So Jack pushed Henry to today while playing poor. Henry didn't say a word, but later someone pushed Jack and he hurt himself. Jack got very upset and said sorry to Henry because he felt he did him wrong.
Well, it's good that Jack realized his mistake. When the same happened to him, what goes around comes around.
What do you mean by that, dear?
Well, I will tell you a story of the cave princess. Once upon a time, there lived a cruel duo of a mother and a daughter. They had a maid named Catherine who was treated terribly. They made her do unnecessary work and tired her.
Catherine, come here and put the shoes on my feet. Look at your ragged clothes. Oops. Now you can't wear them anymore.
You pile off gunk, come here and clean this.
But ill-fated with Catherine had no other choice but to work, because she had poor old parents to feed. One day Catherine was sent into the woods to collect lumber and catch a fish for dinner, but little Catherine had to carry all the heavy lumber by herself.
Come here, you silly fowl, go to the woods and bring some lumber and fish before dusk.
But Missa, I would need some help to carry the heavy lumber.
Get lost and do what I told you, you MCK.
Okay.
She packed herself some leftover loaf of bread and went into the woods.
Woodso, God please help me find a way. How will I carry all the lumber on my back? I am so tired of walking already. Oh dear, what happened to you? Who did this to you? Here, I can share my lunch with you. I have a long journey to make, so I saved some for myself. I hope you don't mind. Take care, Dogal. I will see you on my way back. Oh, poor dog, have this too. I will find myself something to eat. You need this more than I do.
And so she feeds the dog with all that she had. She still had a long journey to make. Poor Catherine had no other option but to go on in the scorching heat of the sun. As she moved ahead, she saw a flash of white light. Where the dog was, it turned into a handsome young prince on a beautiful black horse. Catherine got startled and started running.
I didn't do anything. Please don't harm me. I just fed a starving dog.
Oh, please stop. I won't harm you. You are so beautiful and kind. You just turned the spell backwards. The witch of the dark cave cast a spell on me. She turned me into a dog. I have been in the woods for 25 years of my life, living the life of a dog.
But how did I turn back the spell? I just fed a poor dog.
The witch gave me a spell that I won't turn back into a prince until and unless a person with a kind heart and generous intentions feeds me food and gives me love. There is only a family of 2 women that live in the woods. They have always been inhuman to me. They threw food at me and kicked me when I didn't eat, but you fed me with kindness and generosity and love.
Love, oh, I am sorry about whatever happened to you, sir. Those women must be evil at heart. But anyways, you must forgive them. God is always watching out for the kind.
Indeed they are. What are you doing in this awful heat?
I am going to collect some lumber and fish for my missus.
Do you live in that old cottage?
Yes, sir, I work for them.
Oh girl, you work for the brutal women. Never mind. Do you want to see something unbelievable? Come climb the horse.
I have to get home before dusk.
Dusk, don't you worry about that. I got you.
They climb on the beautiful black horse and go deeper into the woods away from the evil world. They stop by right at the opening of a dark cave.
Come on, let's walk inside.
Inside it's pretty dark in here. I am so scared.
Scared? Hold my hand, Catherine.
They walk inside the cave, and as they move further, they enter a beautiful land full of butterflies, flowers, and rabbits. There stands the Princess Catherine, Princess, beautiful and enormous palace. They walk inside, and the prince proposes to marry Catherine. Her eyes are full of joy as she holds his hand and says yes. There is a flash of colorful lights, and the whole kingdom lightens. Up there is flavorsome food being served at the dinner table, and a dozen of servants in the palace. Suddenly Catherine spots her missus.
Miss Katie, what are you doing here?
Hello, Princess Catherine. How may I serve you?
Please don't mind.
My lord, here's your platter of food.
What is happening here? They are my missus. Why are they working for me?
My beloved, this is your world and your kingdom now. God has rewarded you for your kindness and humbleness. This palace is yours, these servants work for you, they are the people. Who did you wrong? They are paying for what they did to you.
But I don't want them to work for me. I am very uncomfortable, they are my misses, I used to work for them.
Princess Catherine, that is very kind of you. How are you so humble, generous, and forgiving even to the people who did you so wrong?
My dear prince, I believe what goes around comes around. Everyone has to pay for their deeds. It is not me who would decide their punishment by God. I want to forgive my misses even if they mistreated me. I know I will get a better reward than doing wrong to those who wronged me in the first place.
Oh my dearest, you are the most humble of all.
Catherine turns into the cave princess, and the couple lives happily ever after in their peaceful little world away from the cruel world.
Oh Alina, what a beautiful story it was. It surely proves what goes around comes around.
Around, yes, Leo, it surely does.
Alina, my teacher told me that good always overcomes the evil. Can you please tell me a story about it?
That's true, Leo. I do have a story about Rose Princess. Many years ago, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess. Her cheeks were blushed red as a rose, and she had beautiful blue eyes, and so everyone called her Princess Rose. Her beauty was so exquisite that people left no stone unturned in praising her. She loved roses so much that the gardens of the kingdom were full of beautiful red roses. She was the prettiest girl in the whole kingdom, and so some of the witches envied her too.
Oh mother dear, can you please do my hair into a pretty braid of roses?
Yes, my precious, come to me.
And so Princess Rose sat by her mother. While she did her hair into a beautiful long braid, she asked the servants to pluck some fresh red roses for her daughter to enhance the braid.
Oh Leela dear, go and bring my daughter the freshest of roses from the garden.
Thank you mother, this looks so pretty.
As Princess Rose went out in the garden for a stroll, a strange old woman appeared and asked for help.
Oh pretty little girl, come here, come to me.
Hello, do you need something?
Give me some dimes. You can see that I am very poor. I will give you a favor in return.
Here, keep these, you need this more than I do. I hope your poverty flees away in no time. You can always come to this palace for help.
Keep this beautiful black rose in return. It will stand out of all the other red roses. Water it just once and it shall bloom into a huge red rose.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. I will plant it in my garden among the other roses.
The old woman wishes her goodbye and hops into the garden with happiness, singing a beautiful song. Her voice was so pretty that all the birds flew to her and fluttered around her.
Ah, I hate her, she is too nice.
Nice, says the old woman, who was nothing but an evil witch. The witch was envious of Princess Rose. She was a little girl. She walked away with a cunning smile after handing over the black rose to the princess.
Let's see who praises her beauty after she turns into a terrible black rose. For the rest of her life she shall remain a black rose until the teardrop of a noble man falls on her, and she might die into ashes when someone pls her. Abracadabra, bling blang blue.
And as the cunning old witch curses her, a thunderstorm struck and Princess Rose was trapped inside the black rose. The rose fell on the ground, and as the wind blew, it landed on the feet of a noble prince in the kingdom.
Oh, what an attractive black rose, or what a beauty, who could possibly throw it away like that?
The prince picked up the delicate black rose, admired its beauty, and planted it in his garden. He was so astonished by the beauty of the black rose that he would talk to it every day and water it. He was saddened at the thought of the black rose being abandoned like that.
That oh pretty rose, who would do that to you? You are so admirable, and you make me believe in the beauty of nature.
Years went by, and the young prince would talk with admiration to the black rose and water it every day. Until one day the prince was saddened, for his mother had died. He went out in the garden talked to the rose for hours. Suddenly the prince started to cry, and his teardrops fell on the black rose, and alas, the evil witch's spell was broken. The beautiful black rose turned into the Princess Rose again.
Oh noble prince, you saved me, you brought me back to life after so many years of darkness. Oh, I can't thank you enough.
Oh young princess. It's you, the whole kingdom has been looking for you for so many years. There you are finally. I have always admired your beauty. Oh, look at your beautiful eyes and your blushed cheeks. Your name justifies you. You are just like a fresh and delicate.
Thank you, Prince Charming. All these years you have showered me with love and watered me. I never felt lonely as you were always there to talk to me every single day. You made me realize that even though I was not Princess Rose anymore, you still admired the beauty of a black rose. Oh young prince, would you spend the rest of your life with me and shower me with love just like you did when I was nothing but a rose?
Oh my beloved, you have stolen the words from my heart. I want to marry you.
And finally, the good overcome. The evil as the black rose turns into Princess Rose again and lives happily with the young prince. The evil which turns into ashes with anger as the prince embraces Princess Rose in her arms in front of the entire kingdom.
I love this story, Alina.
I loved it too. After all, it's a story about the good overcoming the evil. For your favorite rhyme stories and more, join Kids Hat Family. Subscribe here.
Kids on Fun, Kids on Fun.